Meteorologist Nick Kelly here with a fresh look at the extended forecast starting on this Saturday evening. We have all the excessive heat warnings gone for all parts of the Missouri Ozarks to start the evening out. But for some spots in north central Arkansas, you'll hold on to excessive heat warnings and even a few heat advisories until 9 o'clock this evening. But those are going to be dropped as well as our weather setup continues to change for the better. Not only is it going to finally bring cooler, more comfortable air, something we've been asking for all week long, this also allowed for some scattered showers and storms to perk up across parts of the Ozarks. That's because of a little meso low from a dead complex of storms from the other night as it worked across northern parts of Missouri. That's going to influence our weather for the next few hours or so. But upstairs, this is a welcome change. That upper level high centered over New Mexico, that was the very culprit that kept us dangerously hot and unbelievably humid for much of this week, but that's to the southwest of us now. We'll wait for a while until this returns by next week, but as long as the jet stream is back on top, we're going to see cooler temperatures thankfully return. In the short term, though, we'll keep an eye out for a level 1 to 2 risk for storms to turn strong, possibly severe, for areas south and east of Interstate 44. In fact, Futurecast continues to show scattered thunderstorm chances will continue for areas primarily east of 65 and to the southeast of Interstate 44 through a good portion of the evening. But once we get to about 9, 10, or 11 o'clock tonight, warm air aloft will start to build in, and that's going to choke off any additional rain or thunderstorm chances for the rest of the overnight. With that said, though, the mesolow will still be close to the St. Louis area by Sunday morning, so we're going to hold on to maybe a few isolated showers very early in the morning for areas along and east of 63. Otherwise, Sunday will have us going from mostly cloudy skies to partly sunny skies through the day, looking mostly clear and dry for Monday morning, and we'll keep it dry and mostly sunny for the rest of our Monday to start a fresh new work and school week across the Ozarks. Plus, that's going to be the overall trend for much of this week. Quiet skies and not a lot in terms of active storm systems on the way. So, as long as that upper level high doesn't return through the middle of the week, this will keep temperatures warm. Below normal to start the week out, and then back near normal once we get past the middle of the week. It's not until next weekend, though, that the upper level high wants to start building back in. I don't think it'll be quite the levels of the heat and humidity we dealt with this week, but by next Friday and Saturday, we should at the very least be pushing back into the lower 90s. But like you just saw there, the setup for much of next week doesn't favor a lot of rain chances other than maybe a stray shower or two in the eastern Ozarks tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we're looking at a mainly dry week across the Ozarks. On the flip side, though, we're going to enjoy the nice, cooler, refreshing temperatures with lows tonight dropping to 70 for Springfield and Harrison with the north breeze returning. Then that north wind at 6 to 12 miles per hour with returning sunshine means we only warm to 81 in Springfield and 82 in Harrison. And that's going to be the general rule across the entire Ozarks. Lower 70s to start the morning out for your Sunday, mid 70s by noon, and only topping out in the upper 70s to lower 80s all across the board. In fact, you might have to add a degree or two to the numbers here, and that gives you a good idea of where we'll be for the afternoon to wrap up the weekend. We should be, a lot of us, near 60 Monday morning, and then pushing those numbers back into the lower 80s. And that's going to be really nice and refreshing after we had those numbers closer to 100 and high heat indices to start last week out. The overall temperature trend, though, keeps us close to, if not a bit below average, Tuesday through Wednesday with highs here 86, 87 on Thursday, and then back near 90 quickly by Friday. In fact, the extended forecast wants highs at least back near 92 by the time we head towards Saturday. Not seeing an alarming jump in the temperatures or humidity through the week, so we are definitely going to enjoy that. And lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s for Monday and Tuesday morning. And then the rest of the week, in terms of lows, nice way to start each morning out, generally in the mid-60s.